Welcome back, you're watching Republic TV. So the RBI has decided to pull out the 2,000 rupee notes from circulation. And that's the breaking news story that we have right now. The Congress party already fear-mongering, calling it a disaster. But there's nothing that you need to worry about if you have a 2,000 rupee note. It continues to be a legal tender. You can continue to use it. Banks will continue to accept it. Traders will continue to accept it. Even you can accept it. You have time until the September 30th to exchange the 2,000 rupee currency notes. You can go to the bank, 20,000 rupees at a time, and you can deposit these notes at the bank. You can deposit or exchange the 2,000 rupee notes for smaller denomination. Either exchange or deposit. These are some of the questions. Why are 2,000 rupee denomination banknotes being withdrawn? That's because a majority of the 2,000 rupee denomination notes are over 4 to 5 years old. So as a part of a process, they're being withdrawn. And in pursuance of the clean note policy of the Reserve Bank of India, has been decided to withdraw the 2,000 denomination banknotes from circulation. Now, you may have questions on your mind. We'll continue to put out some of those questions there. And Amit Malviya of the BJP is joining us on the phone line. Amit, some of these parties are fear-mongering about this, but from the RBI circular, it appears people have time. They have nothing to worry about. It's a legal tender. And they can either deposit or break it down into smaller denominations at the bank.
The opposition parties have reacted, and they possibly not even read the circular and the FAQs that the RBI has issued. This is not the first time a currency has been withdrawn or its printing has been stopped. There are several occasions in the past when the RBI has withdrawn certain series, has withdrawn certain denominations, and the lifespan of any currency is anyway 4 to 5 years, and that's what the RBI also says. These decisions are taken after looking at the cash in circulation, the denominations that are used most, and let's not forget, today we are a far more digitalized economy, and people use digital to transact, and the other denominations that are mostly in use are not 2,000 rupee currency notes. The RBI circulars and FAQ actually says that the other smaller denominations are being used far more. Now, given such a scenario, the RBI has stopped printing, but it continues to be a legal tender. You can transact. The RBI has also encouraged, in case you wish, you can go to the bank and exchange the 2,000 rupees notes that you have. But nothing to suggest that there is a crisis or there is a problem on hand as the opposition is trying to make it. I would urge them to read the RBI circular, understand it more importantly before they react.
Yeah, just one more question, Amit. I mean, you know, usually people don't have too much of cash at home these days anyway because of UPI. But political parties seem to be extremely reactive to this because, you know, you can go to the bank with 20,000 rupees at a time if you do have that much of notes, which I'm guessing 99% of Indians don't. And political parties especially are extremely reactive. Why are political parties extremely reactive to such an order?
Look, this is not the first time that the opposition is indulging in fear-mongering. They did that at the time of COVID. They did that when we introduced the vaccine. They promoted vaccine hesitancy. Despite all of this, Indians stood by what the government did and was in their best interest. And today we are the most successful country as far as tackling COVID is concerned. So clearly the opposition has been in the habit of fear-mongering, and they're just simply doing that without realizing that it will inconvenience some people. But that's their politics. That's the sinister design they want to operate on. It's unfortunate.
Okay. Thank you, Amit, for speaking to Republic TV.